Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So,
whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Frazier is in trouble again. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
you can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got...
We're switching off.
The bell rings and we start the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Punch, counter punch. They exchange punches. Nice counter shot. When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
You have got long arms and you're the bigger fighter. You've got to keep him out there because you're not good at fighting up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. But use the jab, use the reach, and use the end of shot power.
He threw the hook, didn't land. And he scores with the counter. He misses with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Good counter punching. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this...
And there's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counters. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That hook was off target. There's a counter. Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Frazier finally answering back.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Never count out Smoking Joe Frazier.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell them when they go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. There's no way Frazier survives this. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Yeah, fine, and that's his round. Maybe we'll go back.
Nice round, good round. I like it. I'm happy. But man,
It's a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on. You're way better than that guy.
great work. I love it. I love it.
And there's the bell for round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Can't score with that jab. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Those counter punches have to hurt. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nobody home with that hook. Down goes Frazier. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen, are you okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? How is Frazier still standing?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down.
This is the beginning of round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has. Hold that thought. Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked out? Down goes Joe Frazier. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is Todd. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
You are the sweetest thing. Yeah. I live on the joy you bring. Yeah. But I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Knocking down the door.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Tyson Fury. He stands the Gypsy King himself. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
It'll be ding-ding from first off. They're off.
Well,
This bout is scheduled.
you can tell both. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Good counter punch. That hook doesn't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter punch. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
It's counter punching. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Well, here we go for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. Has to be careful. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. That counter punch caught him clean. That right hook catching air. Nice counter. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Forget about the round. It's a bad round.
The bell rings and we start the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
shot lands. Failing to score with that right hook. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Hold that thought! Tyson Fury just got rocked! Do you believe this? No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? A perfect counter lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to... And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. They exchange punches. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Nice counter shot. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Jab does not score. He threw a punch and just got countered. Well done with that counter shot. He missed with that jab. Punch, counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Is he going to punch himself out, though? That jab doesn't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. And there's the bell for round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. And he scores with the counter. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
A lot of effort being exerted here. Catch and shoot. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch. Good counter punch. He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A perfect counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in. Here we go. It's round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
His stamina is off the charts. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. How about that time counter shot? The big Ukrainian in big trouble. And down goes Alexander Usyk. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
You're right.
are back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after. Round 8, and we're off again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That counter punch caught him clean. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
That counter shot lands. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. And right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? And the referee's going to allow him to fight. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Work all the way through camp, and now you're gonna go.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Don't be looking at the one shot.
And there's the bell for round 9. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. Nice counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Only catching air with that hook. Usyk! Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nope, that hook won't score. Catch and shoot. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not... A knockout win. Congratulations.